Shalom Chevre. Um, Today's Asara B'Tavis, and Chazal speak about it in very strong terms. One of the things that stands out is that number one, we do the tinus on Erev Shabbos, which is very unique. And number two, we're told that it can't fall out on Shabbos, but if it were to be able to fall out on Shabbos, we would even do a tinus on Shabbos, like on Yom Kippur. What is this day? So this day commemorates the day when the Rishonim surrounded the walls of Jerusalem, which was the beginning of the end, so to speak. The the Chomus is the Indian of Malchus. Malchus. Malchus is the expression of whatever, and the ultimate expression is the is the idea of building cities. Building cities is the ultimate expression of humanity. That's the revelation of who we really are, is the kind of cities we built. Am Yisrael is Malchus. We're the Shechina, we're the Malchus of Hashem. When we went into Mitzrayim, we were building their cities. We left Mitzrayim to build Yerushalayim, Boin Yerushalayim, to build the base of Mikdash and to build Yerushalayim. That's Hashem's city. So the cities that we were building in Mitzrayim, Ramses and Pison, they were falling down the whole time. We were building them on like quicksand, and they were just falling down because the Sitra Achra has no mamashas to it, has no kiyum. So any building that is done and it builds endlessly, yeah, it always dissolves. But the Binyan Beis Migdash, Binyan Adei Ad, is the Inyan of Malchus Hashem. So the whole journey of Am Yisrael is the transition from being the Boine Mitzrayim, Boine Ayaros, the builders of the cities of Mitzrayim, to the Boine Yerushalayim, to building Yerushalayim, Hashem city, because that's who we are. We are Malchus. We're the Malchus Hashem, meaning that Hashem expresses himself into his world through Am Yisrael. That is what Am Yisrael is. We are Hashem's expression into this world. And when we're behaving in accordance with Torah mitzvahs, Hashem has free, unimpeded expression into his world, and we're doing the opposite. That's called Galus. Hashem is stifled in his expression. He's not being able to express himself in his infinite Anivas. He bound up his Malchus with Am Yisrael. He handed his Malchus to Am Yisrael. His expression into this world is in our hands, is in the hands of Am Yisrael. That's the privilege of Am Yisrael, is that we are the ones who, so to speak, allow Hashem to have expression into his world. Okay, that's the Inyan. So Aseret Asar B'Tavis is the 10th day of the 10th month. The 10th is Malchus. Yeah, it was the day when surrounded the walls of Yerushalayim, meaning that the Malchus Hashem started to disappear, and the Malchus Rasha started to express itself. That's why it's such a tragic day. And it says we say every day from Chazal, Amr Belazar Mimchanina, Talmidei Chachomim, Marbim Shalom Ba'olam. They increase shalom in the world. Shne'emah, V'chol B'naich Lemudei Adonai. All of your children will learn Hashem. V'rav Shalom B'naich, and they will have abundant shalom. Al tiklei boinaich ele boinaich. Don't read banaich, your children, ele boinaich, your builders. Why? Because that's the job of Am Yisrael. We are the ones who build Yerushalayim, which is Yerushalayim, which is Lashon Shalom. What's the meaning of Shalom? Shalom is the word shame, shin and mem, with a lamed and a vav in the middle. Okay, shame is malchus, as we say, shame or malchus. Yes, shame is the expression of who you are. Your name is your expression of who you are. When the panemius of your name is loy, lamed vav, yisborach, loy is for him, that's shalom. That's B'Shlemus. That's Yerushalayim. That's the binyan base of Migdash. We say Ani Choima, yeah, in the Hakafas. Why Ani Choima? I am a wall, meaning I don't have a wall. Yeah, this is Am Yisrael speaking. I don't have a wall. I am a wall. Whose wall? I'm Hashem's wall. The wall is the Malchus. The wall is the expression. That's the cities that we build. So what am I? I'm just Hashem's expression into this world. That's Am Yisrael. And that's the reason Mitzad, the bad side that they translated the Torah into Greek on this day, because the Torah is kasiva, yeah, writing. Writing is the unimpeded expression of a mensch. Yeah, unlike arts and music, which require kind of skills. Like you can have an image in your mind that you want to paint. If you don't have the skills to paint, yeah, then there's nothing doing. Yeah, and the same with music. But writing is a revelation of the mensch. Just like it says, Anoichi is Ana Nafshi Ksavis Yovis, that I, my soul, says Hashem, I bared my soul. I gave you my soul in the Kasiva of the Sefer Torah. So the Kasiva of the Sefer Torah is the ultimate expression of who Hashem really is. That's his Malchus. And on this day, that got taken by the Sitra Achron, and Hashem's Malchus was diminished, Rahman al and the Malchus of Russia was that's what happens when Hashem's Malchus is diminished. There's no other option. And that's why they plowed Yerushalayim. You can't destroy Yerushalayim. You can only plow Yerushalayim, meaning it was just plowed. What's plowing? Plowing is hachona for the replanting, which is tchias amesim. Yeah, you can look at burial. You can either call it burial or planting. You don't bury a seed. You plant a seed, but you bury a body. But it's the same. It's the exact same inyan. Yeah. So when we do charisha, when we plow Yerushalayim, that's a hachona for the binyan base of Mikdash, because the Malchus of Russia will always crumble, like in Mitzrayim with Ramses and Pison. It was falling down into the sand. Coals when there was no ground, it was just falling down. It has no mamashas, like darkness is just the absence of light. But the base of Mikdash will be a binyan adei ad. That will be Yerushalayim forever and ever and ever, and that will be Ani Chomer. That will be Hashem expressing himself into his world through Am Yisrael, which is his Malchus, which he was Mezakeh us, the schus that he gave us. So the takeaway is this: why are we serving the Ribono Shel Olam? So you might say, that's just who I am, and that's true. But think of the schus of serving the Ribono Shel Olam. The schus of serving the Ribono Shel Olam is you're giving. He is expressing himself through you into the world. That's an amazing, amazing privilege and schus that that Am Yisrael he was miyached his malchus with Am Yisrael, meaning that in his infinite humility, he gave his expression over to us. And if you want a reason, if you're not high enough to be just serving just because that's who you are, which most of us aren't, you want a reason to serve Hashem, that's the reason. Because it's his expression. And that's Shalom. That's when our name, is to him. Okay, B'ezrat Hashem, have a good day. B'ezras Hashem Yisbarach, and a good Shabbos.